Hello, my friends. Hi, it's Miss Lacey. I'm here with another story for you. But first, would you like to say hi to Mr. Wayne Bissy? He'd like to say hi to you. Say hi, Wayne. Bye, Wayne. All right. I have a classic story for you today. This one's called Corduroy, and it's by Freeman. This is a very old story. This is the kind of story where people like to buy it for their children and then grandchildren and then great-grandchildren, I suppose now. It's been around for a little bit. Corduroy, story and pictures by Freeman. Wow, he's so talented, huh? All right, let's learn all about it. Right at the front, we see a picture of a little teddy bear, and it looks like he's missing a button. Is that the button? Maybe. Let's find out. Here we go. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. Here's all these different kinds of toys that he's waiting with. You've got a clown and a bunny and a little doll and a giraffe, and here he is. And oh, there's that missing button. They're waiting so patiently for someone to come and love them. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. I suppose you're surrounded by all these other things. There's so many different kinds of interests that a child might have. This child is really excited about this rocking horse. There's blocks and bouncy balls and looks like a bus or something being sold here. There's so many different shoppers and they're all there for so many different things. This is a very big store. Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's the very bear I've always wanted." "Oh, not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I've spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost the button to one of his shoulder straps." Oh, this little girl's excited. She's always wanted a bear just like this. But Mommy says no, and she's got a really good point. They've already spent a bunch of money today. Look, her arms are filled with things that they've already purchased. It's good to be money wise, right? We don't spend money if we don't have money. Also, if you're going to spend money, do you want to spend money on something that's new, or do you want something that's a little bit broken? So Mommy's trying to help her to learn some valuable skills. Make sure that you are certain of what you're buying. You're not just buying it because you saw it and you immediately thought you wanted it. You got to think about these things. Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. Oh, that little girl looks pretty sad too, doesn't she? Yeah, she was really excited to see that bear. She was so hopeful. Sometimes we see things and we're so excited by them, but it's just not time. It can be really hard to listen and let go. Oh, she's being really good though, isn't she? She's making a really good choice. She's staying quiet about it for now. She can come back and visit this topic later. "I didn't know I'd lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight, I'll go and see if I can find it." Oh, he didn't realize he'd been missing that button the whole time. He'd just been standing still. But now that she said something, well, that's a problem he thinks he could probably fix. If he gets that button there, then he'll look a little bit more new, won't he? Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's that block and that bouncy ball that we saw earlier. Now it's time to look. He's using his detective eyes. He's checking the floor. Do we see a button? No button there. Suddenly, he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, He had stepped onto the escalator, and up he went. There's the escalator. An escalator is like stairs, but they move for you. So they're metal stairs, and as they go up and up and up, the stairs fold underneath a railing and go around again. So you have to be very careful and mindful when you're on an escalator. You got to watch your toes. Make sure that you step off when it's time to. Don't get your toes too close to the edge. Could this be a mountain, he wondered. I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. Oh, that's a fun way to think of it, isn't it? It is a little bit of a mountain. It's a metal mountain, and it's moving for you. He stepped off the escalator as it reached the next floor, and there, before his eyes, was a most amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and rows of beds. This must be a palace, Corduroy gasped. I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace. Well, sure. Who wouldn't want to? That sounds exciting, huh? Yeah, he's upstairs in the department store. You usually find department stores like these in a mall. Yeah. They've got all the different kinds of things that you might need to make your home special or to give a present to someone that you care about. So this department store has an upstairs that's filled with all the furniture you need for your home. He wandered around admiring the furniture. This must be a bed, he said. I've always wanted to sleep in a bed. Wow. Well, that's something that he hasn't gotten to try before, huh? He's always been in that uncomfortable shelf. And up he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. All at once, he saw something small and round. Why, here's my button, he cried. He tried to pick it up, but like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. Uh-oh, is that his button? No. Sometimes we see things that look like things that we own, but they aren't ours. Things like buttons or sometimes certain kinds of toys, they make lots of, and they have them available for everyone to use. These buttons are being used for the mattress to help tie down all the stuffing inside and make it nice. So he's trying to rip that button out. He yanked and pulled with both paws until, pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled. Oh no. There he goes, he's flying. Look at that, he's smacking right on into that lamp. Bang! Into a tall floor lamp. Over it fell with a crash. Oh goodness. Well, I hope he's not hurt, and I hope nothing got broken. Poor thing, that must have been a scary fall, huh? Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was going his rounds on the floor above. When he heard the crash, he came dashing down the escalator. That's the security guard, the night watchman. His job is to help keep the store safe while it's closed. Sometimes some people might try and sneak in. They don't belong there when the store is closed. So they have special policemen, they're security guards, who are there to help keep everything safe. Now, who in the world did that? He exclaimed. Somebody must be hiding around here. Ooh, good detective skills, sir. Look at him. He's looking around. Who could have knocked that down? Do you think he would guess that it was a toy that had come to life and was walking around? No, probably not. He's worried that there's another person in there, maybe. So he's looking around. He flashed his light under and over sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. And there he saw two fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the cover. Who's that? Who do those ears belong to? Hello, he said. How did you get upstairs? Oh, poor Corduroy. He thought he was being invisible. The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator and set him on the shelf in the toy department with the other animals and dolls. Oh, poor Corduroy. He put in all that effort. But did he get his button? No. Well, I suppose he can try again, huh? Corduroy was just waking up when the first customers came into the store in the morning. And there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he'd seen only the day before. Oh, she's back. Oh, look, she looks so happy, doesn't she? She's so excited to see him. "I'm Lisa," she said, "and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night, I counted what I've saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I can bring you home." That's smart thinking. Lisa has been saving her money. Every time you find a coin or you've earned a little bit of something from doing a chore, sometimes we get money if we have a special holiday like a birthday. It's good to tuck that money away and not spend it immediately, because if you save enough, you can buy something pretty special. So she's been saving her money in her little piggy bank, and now she's able to buy the toy that her mommy said no to. Smart thinking, Lisa. Good job. "Shall I put him in a box for you?" the saleslady asked. "Oh, no, thank you," Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. The box would be if she wanted to have it as a gift. But is this going to be a present for anybody? No, it's just for Lisa. See? She's so happy. She's carrying him in her own little arms. She doesn't need him wrapped up. She's just happy to have him. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight to her own room. Oh, she's excited. She's running. She's showing him the way. How exciting. He's left the department store. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and a chest of drawers, and alongside a girl-size bed stood a little bed, just the right size for him. The room was small, nothing like that enormous palace in the department store. "This must be home," he said. "I know I've always wanted a home." Oh, what a nice room. Lisa's thought of everything, hasn't she? She got him his own little bed right there so he can have his own special space. What a beautiful room with all those bright colors. Oh, she looks so happy. Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. "I like you the way you are," she said, "but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened." What a beautiful way to put it. She already liked him just fine, even though he had a little problem. But she knows that she can help him with that problem and that he'll be a little bit more comfortable if he gets it fixed. So she's helping him. Lisa knows how to sew. She's got a needle and thread. She's fixing it. "You must be a friend," said Corduroy. "I've always wanted a friend." "Me too," said Lisa, and gave him a big hug. Oh, how wonderful that they found each other. Lisa's always wanted a bear just like him, and Corduroy has always wanted to be wanted. Now he's got a home and a family. Good for him. Even though he was a little bit damaged, he still deserved love. Isn't that a nice story? Yeah, it is. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. I guess I'll talk to you guys again next time, okay? Bye-bye.